Hey everyone, welcome back to Dope Yoga. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria and I am a yoga teacher and professional expat living in Paris, France. I'm Russian American and this channel is all about finding what feels good throughout yoga and exploring life as an expat in France. So let's jump right into it. Today's yoga class is really going to be all about stress. So I know that we've had a lot of really weird times recently with the confinement, with working way too much, etc. And I really wanted to create a yoga flow that allows you to just pause and to just breathe and to really connect with your body and your breath. So we're going to start actually in a seated position at the back of your mat, and what we want to do is we want to place our hands on our knees, and just start to breathe a little bit. Just if you can do this, finding 5 minutes or 10 minutes every day, this really helps you get the stress out. So I want you to just sit here and just massage your legs and just go ahead and breathe for me. Inhale and exhale really, really slowly. And just start taking notice of your breath. Start taking notice of your inhalations and exhalations slowly. Just becoming present and aware and getting ready for our stress relief yoga practice. Just a little pause in your day. And at this time, let's reach our hands up all the way up towards the sky. Using your right hand, you're going to grab your left wrist and go ahead and pull that left wrist towards the right side, opening up into this variation to stretch out that left side of the body. Beautiful, and let's just take it to the other side. So this time my left hand grabs my right wrist and I'm just stretching out that right side of my body. And when that's come up, and let's do cactus arms. So you're going to bend both of your elbows and just look up towards the sky, just really allowing your torso to open, to get rid of all of that anxiety, all of that stress. And during this flow, we really want to get rid of those emotions. So whether you're doing this flow to start your day, whether it's in the middle of your day, or whether it's to end your day, this is going to be instrumental, your breath, throughout the practice. Let's go ahead and bring our hands back up, and let's go ahead and descend our hands into a quick child's pose, bringing your forehead to the floor and just breathing deeply. With each inhalation, try to go a little bit deeper, and with each exhalation, let go. Once again, really focusing on the breath. Beautiful. Let's slowly round into all fours position, and we're going to take a cat-cow to really let go of the spine. So inhale, dropping your belly all the way towards the floor. Look up, cow. Exhale, round your navel into your spine and tuck your chin into your chest, into your cat. Again, dropping your navel all the way towards the mat, into your cow. Exhaling, let's go ahead and round the spine. Come up into your cat. 2 more times, just like that at your own pace, just breathing it out. Last time, dropping your navel. And inhaling, rounding. Beautiful. At this stage, come back into neutral. We're going to open up our back just a little bit more, and we're going to go into our puppy pose. So your hips and your knees are going to stay exactly where they are today. The only thing you're going to do is you're going to stretch out your hands in front of you and put your forehead on the floor. For my more advanced students, if you feel willing and able, you can try to go ahead and put your chin on the floor just like this to give you a bigger stretch. But all we're doing here is we're just breathing, going deep into the shoulders, into that upper back. Two more big deep breaths in. Beautiful. Slowly, let's come up. We're going to go ahead and tuck our toes, and then really slowly Let's go ahead and come up into our downward facing dog. So this is the first down dog, so your knees can just be a little bit bent here. However, if you can, try to extend them and go deeper, allowing your sternum to fall towards the floor with each exhalation. And go ahead and start to walk it out, just slowly and surely. And we're going to do a lot of hip openers in this flow just because we tend to store a lot of negative emotions in our hips, and that's where a lot of our anxiety is. So I really want us to focus on that area of the body. Beautiful. Now find a stagnant position and let's just breathe here for a couple of breaths. Getting deep into those hamstrings. Beautiful. And now let's go vertebrae by vertebrae, really slowly. We're going to come into our plank. We're going to stay, and we're going to create ocean waves with our body. So on your exhalation, using your hips, you're going to use your hips to guide you back into your downward facing dog. Hold. And then on your exhalation, round and go back into your plank. 3 more times just like that, using your hips to guide you into your downward facing dog. And then once you get there, vertebrae by vertebrae, let's come into our plank. So it's kind of creating like an ocean wave with our bodies, just really getting deep into that spine. One more time, vertebrae by vertebrae, plank. And then using your hips slowly into your down dog. Beautiful. At this time, the vertebrae by vertebrae, let's go back into our plank. Let's put our knees onto the floor, and let's take our chest and our chin onto the floor, and let's bring our forearms onto the floor and come into our sphinx, so baby cobra. Here your legs are engaged. You're resting your weight on your forearms, and we're really getting deep into that lower spine, and if you have sciatica problems, this is perfect. This is also a very perfect position to kind of rebalance your energy and let go of the stress in your lower back. You've been sitting all day, if you have a desk job for instance. So just stay here and breathe. Maybe exhale with your mouth. Just breathe here. And when you're ready, let's go down. Let's bring our hands next to us just like this. And we're going to do the same thing as we did with our bodies, but now we're going to use our arms to do those ocean waves. So on your inhalation, just go ahead and lift yourself up. And on your exhalation, go down. On your inhale, lift your body up. Try to lift that torso off the ground. Look up. Exhale, bend those elbows. Go down. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, look up. Releasing that stress. Exhale, go down. 1 more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, releasing the stress. Go down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bend one leg. So my right leg is bent. I'm going to grab it, the ankle with my hand. And I'm just going to slowly bring that heel to my bum. Just kind of stretching out my quadricep here before we get into our standing series for stress release. And just hold and breathe. Beautiful. Now go ahead and flex that foot. Go ahead and grab it with both hands if you can. If not, you can just grab it with one hand. That's totally fine. And on your inhale, we're going to lift up that chest and that leg and look towards the top of your mat. We're just really going to go deep into that quadriceps, into the shoulders. Hold, opening up everything, and go down. Really nice. Let's go ahead and bring that leg back and switch legs. This time my left leg comes back. For the moment, I'm just grabbing the heel and bringing it closer to my bum to stretch out that quad before we go deeper. And hold and breathe. At this time, as we did on the other side, go ahead and flex that left foot. You can use both hands to grab that left ankle. If not, only one is fine. And on your inhale, let's go ahead and lift your torso and your leg. Hold and breathe. This is a great posture to let go of all of the tension in our shoulders and in our torso. Hold, hold. You're almost there. And go ahead and bring it down really slowly. Beautiful. Keep that left leg as it is. Let's go ahead and bring both legs in at this stage. And we're going to do that same position but with both legs now. So go ahead and flex both of your feet. And when you're ready, on your inhale, let's go ahead and come up into your full bow posture. Hold and breathe here, trying to keep your knees together so they're not out, but the challenge is really trying to keep those knees together. And I want you to just hold and breathe here. Just letting go and feeling that negative energy leaving your chest, leaving your lower back. Kick, kick, hold, hold. Point your toes and go ahead and bring it all the way down and rest your forehead on your mat. Beautiful job. Hold and breathe. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring your hands towards your chest, tuck your back toes, and then using your knees, let's go ahead and come back up into our downward facing dog. Beautiful job. So now we got the spine all nice and warm. We're going to round it out the other way. And we're going to work a little bit more with our hips now. So go ahead, we're going to bring the left leg all the way up high. And we're going to just stay here for 1 minute, feeling that stretch in that right hamstring. And when you're ready, go ahead and bend that left leg. And we're going to step it all the way in between your hands. Beautiful job. At this stage, first we're just going to rock back and forth, feeling that psoas opening up on the other side. And just if necessary, and when you feel ready and able, let's go ahead and bring both hands up into your high lunge. Beautiful. Hold and breathe. Now we're going to do some circles with our arms to kind of let go of the residual stress. So go ahead and open your arms to the side and reach as if you're trying to grab something in front of you. Beautiful. Again, 3 more times just like that. Reach and up. Open. Reach and up. Last time. Open. Reach and up. Beautiful. Now my right hand is going to go all the way towards my right leg, and I'm just going to open a little bit more my chest here, going deep into that right leg, toning my left leg and the quad. And now cartwheel your arms, and we're going to find our warrior 2. So this time, make a quick check, see that your heels are aligned, your arms are straight, and just look over your left hand and breathe. Opening the left palm. Let's go ahead and take a peaceful warrior here. Look up. Just breathe. Feeling that nice deep stretch. Come back into warrior 2. Extended side angle. So you have 2 options. You can leave your hand on your thigh and just go like this. However, if you're more advanced and you feel more open, you can bring that left hand on the floor or onto your fingertips and go ahead and extend that right hand all the way towards your ear. Hold and breathe. Just hold it. I'm going to give you a variation here, so for everyone who feels comfortable here, please stay here. For those of you who are willing to take your practice up a notch, you can go ahead and bind. So the first step to do so is you're going to take your right hand behind you, and then your other hand, so your left hand is going to meet that right hand, and you're just going to open up into a nice bind here. So this is quite advanced, so please listen to your body. And let's just stay here and breathe and hold. Beautiful. Look down. If you're in a bind, go ahead and come up. And at this stage, we're just going to go ahead and take a side lunge. So my left leg pivots towards the screen, and just go ahead and try to come and sit down. So we're going to go into our Skandasana, a nice hip opener. So if you're here and that's enough for you, that's awesome. If you want to go a little bit further, go ahead and try to sit down onto your mat. Try to extend your right leg and make sure that your left heel is on the floor. So we're really trying to go deep into that right muscle. And at this stage, just go ahead and breathe, keeping your hands on the floor. Again, if you're like this, totally fine. Just listen to your body again. And this is where you have some variations. So you can keep your left hand on the floor and extend your right if you're feeling it. However, if you want to take your practice up a notch, you can go ahead and bind here as well. So whatever feels good for you, just go ahead and take that position. The most important thing here is that we're going deep into our hips to release the stress, to release all those negative emotions from the day. Hold and breathe. Very nice. Let's go ahead and look towards the mat, and we're going to simply switch to the other side. And I like to call this the Spider-Man, because we're literally just going to crawl onto the other side and reverse the exercises. So once again, if you're here, that's great. But if you can come down and have your right here touch the floor, that's awesome too. Making sure my left leg is extended. Again, options with the arms, I can leave my right hand down and extend my left into a really nice Skandasana variation. Otherwise, you're free to bind, so creating a nice big hug towards that right knee and looking up towards the sky. Hold and breathe. Beautiful. Look down. If you're in the bind, let's go ahead and let go of that bind. And we're going to go ahead and come into our extended side angle. So just get adjusted here. And once again, if you were here, come back into that posture. If not, if you were a bit deeper, go ahead and bring yourself up onto your extended side angle on the other side. So once again, if you're a bit more advanced, you're welcome to take a bind. So meeting your hands behind that right leg and looking up, opening up your shoulders, trying to stack them and look up towards the sky. Couple of deep breaths here in this posture, really allowing for all of that negative energy to leave our bodies, to get that stress out. Beautiful. Look down. Go ahead and extend your arms if they were not extended already. Let's go ahead and find our nice warrior two on this side. Making sure again that my hips are straight, my heels are aligned. Let's take our peaceful warrior. So go ahead and opening that right palm and go down. Come up into your warrior two. And then once more, let's just go ahead and but turn that foot towards the other side of the room to find our high lunge on this side. Let's go ahead and stay and breathe. And now my left hand just goes back towards my left leg. And I'm just going to open my chest just a little bit more and look up towards the sky. Beautiful. Both hands come up. High lunge on this side. And let's go ahead and do our arm circle. So go ahead and open your arms to the side. Reach as if you're trying to grab something in front of you. Come up. 3 more times. Open your hands to the side. Reach as if you're trying to grab something. Open. Beautiful. 2 more. Out. In front. Over. Last time. Out. In front. Over. Very nice. Hold, hold, hold. And let's go down, and this time we're going to extend that right leg all the way up into our three-legged dog, extending that right leg, feeling that nice deep stretch in our left hamstring. And let's go ahead and bring it down, downward facing dog, and let's go ahead and flow it out, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's come up into our plank. Chaturanga on your out breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feel that nice opening. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Wonderful. Now we're going to go ahead and take another really deep hip opener before we have one more exercise. So I want you to go ahead and extend your right leg high. Inhale, step it to the corner of your mat, so on the outside of your right hand. And this is called a lizard. So all we're doing here is we're just going to sit and breathe. So we're going to stay here for 3 breaths, and then we're going to go a bit deeper. So all I want you to do here is stay. So just stay, just feel all that energy in that left psoas, and we're just going to breathe out that negative stress, that negative anxiety out of that side of the body. So just hold and breathe. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and just bring that back knee to the floor, and we're going to go a bit deeper. So if you feel that this is enough for you, stay here. However, if you want, you can bring your forearms to the mat and go ahead and go deeper in this posture. So we're really trying to open that right hip. Just go ahead and breathe here. Feeling that nice deep release in that side of your body. Couple of deep breaths, you're almost there. It's a really nice deep hip opener, so this really helps with releasing negative tension, negative emotions, everything that no longer serves you. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and tuck the back toe, and then slowly come up with your hands, and we're just going to step back into our plank and do a quick side plank. So go ahead and go onto your right arm, and just go ahead and extend that left arm. Now you're going to bend the top leg, and you're going to place it in the middle of your mat, and we're just going to take a big, nice, deep stretch to release any of that tension. Hold and breathe. And on your out breath, let's just descend the hips down and move towards a nice seated position, keeping your leg where it is. So my left leg is actually crossed on top over my right. I'm going to extend my right leg, my right arm, and then use my right elbow to kind of push away that left leg into our seated spinal twist. Hold and breathe. Beautiful. Let's release. Extend both legs in front of you. Let's just shake it out here. Inhale. Bring your hands up all the way towards the sky. And using your hips, never your lumbar spine, just go ahead and hinge forward to the top of your mat. Try to grab your ankles or your shins, your legs if you can, your feet. Inhale there. And then exhale. Let's go ahead and dive down. Go deeper and deeper and deeper with each exhalation. If you need to place your hands under your knees, if they're not straight, that's totally fine. Just listen to your body here. And breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, let's extend your hands. Let's come up, bringing our hands in the back of us. We're just going to do a reverse plank very quickly. So go ahead and point your toes and then lift up your hips. And if you feel comfortable, throw back your head. A nice way to release any tension you may be feeling. Beautiful. Slowly, let's come back down. We're just going to cross our legs and let's come back into a nice downward facing dog. At this stage, we're going to go on the other side. So inhale, your left leg comes up all the way towards the sky. Inhale, bend it, and let's step it on the outside of our left hand this time. And again, we're just going to take a big inhalation and just hold and breathe. So if you guys can see, my leg really is like that. So I'm really going deep into my right psoas muscle this time, and I'm just really breathing. A couple more deep breaths here, and as we did on the other side, we're just going to go a bit deeper. So hold and breathe. Wonderful. Now at this stage, we're going to drop the back right knee and go ahead on your forearms if you can. If you prefer to stay on that first position, totally fine. And we're going to hold it here for a little bit, going even deeper into our hips, finding that nice deep release. Hold and breathe. Just a couple more breaths. Very nice. Let's come out, tuck the back toe, and then what we're going to do is we're going to step back into your plank, roll over to your left side, bringing your right hand all the way up towards the sky. Let's just hold the side plank for 2 breaths. And go ahead and bend that top leg, place it in the middle of your mat, and let's take that big nice stretch. So my right hand comes towards my ear and I'm stretching out that side of my body. A nice way to have that good release. It's so important when we're anxious or stressed, or it's a really great posture to let go of all of that negative energy. Beautiful. On your out breath, go ahead and bring your hips down, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to scoot, so we're going to face the other side. Beautiful. Keeping that right leg crossed over your left. Inhale, bring your left arm, I'm always saying this, up towards the sky. And let's go ahead and push that right knee away from our body, making sure to keep that left foot flexed. And look up over your right shoulder. Hold and breathe in this nice seated spinal twist. Getting that nice blood to the spine. Keeping it healthy and safe. Beautiful. Let's come back. Bring both feet all the way to the floor. Let's shake it out. And go ahead and scoot up towards the top of your mat. And we're going to do rolling like a ball exercise. We're going to bring our hands underneath our knees. We're going to extend both of our legs into boat. We're going to look behind us and just massage the spine by rolling back and sitting back into our boats. So rolling back, sitting into our boat. 2 more times, roll back. Sit into our boat. Last time, roll back. Sit into our boat. This time, let's hold the boat. Just for a little bit. Hold, hold, hold. Releasing any negative energy from the tummy. Beautiful. Cross your legs. And at this stage, what I want you to do is we're going to go into our Malasana. So all I want you to do is bring your legs. I'm going to face you so you can see me. Bring your legs hip-width apart. Your feet are facing away from you. And we're just going to sit down into our yogic squats. This is a really nice way to open up our hips a bit more and really stimulate the digestive system, stimulate everything that you have to really, help you to let go of negative energy. So let's just go ahead and sit here and breathe, going deeper. Pretend like there's someone with a red string picking you up, up, up. So try to keep your back super straight and just hold and breathe. And wonderful. And when you've had enough, let's just go ahead and bring your hands down and slowly take a seat. We're going to do 2 more postures. So at this stage, I want you to take your right leg and I want you to bring it at the horizontal edge of your mat into a 90-degree angle. And then your left leg, you're going to put your left foot, on that right knee, and then use your hand to press it down into our right foot. So this is called our fire log, and it's going to take us even deeper into those hips. Go ahead and inhale, bringing your hands up towards the sky. And inhale, let's go ahead and try to come and go towards us and stretch just a little bit more. Hold and breathe. Beautiful, let's come out. And we're going to windshield wipe the legs a little bit just to give them a little bit of love. And the other side, so this time my left foot comes into a 90-degree angle, so I really use my mat as kind of the guide. And then I'm going to take my right foot, place it on that left knee, and then push it down towards my left foot. Fire log. Go ahead and bring your hands up all the way towards the sky, to your heart, and then slowly hinge forward, going towards the front of the room, just to let go of our hips a little bit more. Hold and breathe. Wonderful. Slowly come up. Beautiful. Let's just go ahead and windshield wipe one more time. And then going ahead and scooting at the top of your mat, reaching as if you're trying to grab something, hollowing out your belly, hollowing it out, connecting your feet together, and let's go into our Supta Baddha Konasana, so our form of Shavasana today. So my feet are together, my knees are falling away from each other. I'm resting my hand either on my thighs or on the floor with my palms to the sky. And let's just focus on our breath a little bit to get rid of that anxiety, to get rid of the stress. So placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Inhale through your belly. Hold the breath at the top. And exhale, making sure that you get rid of all the air from your belly. Feeling the air travel through your chest. 2 more times just like that. Inhale through your belly. Feel the chest fill up with air, hold at the top, and then exhale slowly. Last time, at your own pace. Make this breath your own. Get rid of anything that no longer serves you, any of that stress, any of that negative emotion. Just get rid of that here. Just come back to your breath. It's always here to serve you. You are in control of your body, and you are in control of your mind. You have the power to respond a certain way to the stressors in your environment. You have that power, and that's such a gift that you have. Let's go ahead and slowly bring our knees together. Bring our hand up over the top of our head and rolling onto one side. Fetal position. Take your time here. And then when you're ready and able, just go ahead and sit into your easy pose or a cross-legged position, whatever suits you best. And we're going to take a big inhalation all together, getting rid of any of that residual stress. Opening up the palms, just visualizing a nice energy that goes in our palms. Bringing it towards our third eye, just to always have that good thoughts. Towards our lips, to always have the power of good speech, and towards our hearts, to thank ourselves for taking the time today to get rid of the stress, get rid of that negativity that no longer serves us, and do something good for you. Thank you so much for sharing this flow with me. It was really, really beautiful, and I send you so much light and love, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.